books it's an immense joy for me. So I take the GO train to and from work every day, and it's one of my favorite times because I get to, well, maybe not in the morning, but I get to go on the train, and I like to read books. A variety of perspectives, and books have really changed my life. One of the key ones was a book written by Daniel Kahneman, who was a psychologist. It's called Thinking Fast and Slow. And what it is about is the different ways that we think. There's the fast part of the brain that has your immediate responses to so forth, the things that are more ingrained, reactionary, and then the slower part of your brain, the things that are more intuitive, more cerebral, and the interactions between those parts of the brain. And to some extent, it was a very scary book because it also talks about biases that people have, and how the fast part of your brain influences your perception and can cause you to have these engendered biases. And that's actually what I'm doing my doctorate on. I also like books that challenge conventional thinking, like Black Swan by Taleb, for example. It challenges the notions of Gaussian distribution models, normal distribution models, and how a lot of finance is underpinned by those incorrect assumptions, and that it's the black swans, the events that happen infrequently, that tend to have the biggest impact on society. And I guess myself, growing up to some degree on the margins just because of my learning disabilities and my mental health issues, I've always kind of approached things from the margins and try to challenge the conventional wisdom of society. Other stuff that I love to read, I like to read historical documents that explain how the world has evolved, like Guns, Germs, and Steel by Jared Diamond, or The Rise of Money, or The Ascent of Money, I think it was, by Niall Ferguson. This Time is Different. So many good books out there on the capital markets, but also I like reading books on life in general.